So this is a healthy brain, and this is a SPECT scan, which shows where blood is flowing
Mm-hmm.
into the brain. It has been modified to show in the red where the most active parts are.
Mm-hmm.
So this healthy brain scan is showing activity primarily in the cerebellum, which is the quote unquote little brain underneath, like underneath. I'll just call it. It's like the back of your head. Like if you touch the back of your head,
The
top of your
lizard
spine.
brain.
Not even. It's like it clumps onto that. But
Oh
yes,
yeah,
it is
yeah,
part of it is part of the reptilian brain.
yeah, yeah.
So anyways, most of your activity should be going there because it
Mm,
actually accounts for half of the neural connection.
right.
So the healthy brain, it's like, okay, everything's going where it's going. Now, in cases of PTSD,
Mm,
the whole brain lights up and it's on fire because the brain is working so fucking hard to
right.
just cope and be okay. And it's
And
like all systems are alert because everything is reactive because everything is a threat.
this can
So,
happen to anybody any day, even just like your cousin who lost his job and his girlfriend about the same time. That's
mhm.
unfortunate, but it can happen to almost anybody, almost any day. And it causes this PTSD type effect.
But some people are predisposed to it because of childhood trauma, brain
Yeah.
toxicity, or general ill brain health.
Mm,
So somebody with a healthy brain
mm,
isn't going to respond to getting broken up with the same way that my cousin would have with his already previously compromised brain areas. So that's why, like, people with PTSD, when that's why they're more reactive. It takes it takes a significant, yes, this can happen to anyone, but it would take a very significant amount. So even
yeah.
if it was a breakup, it would have to be like prying into some kind of like childhood attachment issue or
Yeah.
previous breakup, or maybe they had like lost a partner in death or something, or some type of like fear of being alone. Likewise, people with glasses are not dumb, crazy, or stupid because they can't see as good without their glasses. And I'm not just saying that because you have them and you're wearing them right now. But so here's another healthy brain scan, and you'll notice it looks a lot different than the previous one. And this one actually comes from Amen Clinics. The other one came from tstdvietnam.1.weebly.com.
Okay. You got that,
and
folks?
so and so this is a nice fat healthy brain, and this is the top layer of the brain showing like where all the blood is going and making sure, because where there's blood there's oxygen, and when there's oxygen there's nutrients.
Oh, yeah.
Now, people with ADD and ADHD, we've got a couple holes in the prefrontal cortex,
These look like
and
teeth with one has cavities and one doesn't.
it looks gross, doesn't it? Yeah. So there are stimulants that people with ADD and ADHD can go on that will stimulate that area and have it function and look exactly like this. So like if you have somebody with ADD, ADHD, and an Adderall is a good match for them, and you give it to them, when you scan them again, they'll look like the healthy brain. And so that's the interesting thing about brain health, is that there are there's a lot of different areas of your brain, and they are either functioning
Mm,
well. That's the goal. That's the goal. Functioning well,
yeah.
functioning normally, functioning too little, like
Mm,
in the ADD case,
mm,
where people think of ADD as hyperactivity, but it's actually like the inhibitory parts of the
mm.
brain aren't working hard enough. So
Right,
things
right,
like
right. It's like overloaded.
exactly,
Yeah.
yeah. And then PTSD, where the brain is working way too hard. So it's either
Super
balanced,
overloaded.
yeah, balanced, too high, or too low. And
Mm,
there are different drugs, supplements, activities, and thought patterns that can
mm.
control your brain like that.